They just announced breaking news right now. We have a logo. That is the official Caitlin Clark Nike logo. And it's not just that. I mean, this is cool. Nike has just announced that a signature product line will be dropping soon with signature shoes.
The WNBA just witnessed one of the most epic meltdowns in basketball history. Served with a heavy dose of envy and desperation, Caitlin Clark has officially unveiled her Nike signature logo, and the reaction? Pure chaos. The moment that sleek double C hit the internet, fans erupted. Stores overflowed, timelines drowned in Clark highlights, and the hype machine went into full overdrive. Meanwhile in Chicago, Angel Reese is glued to her phone, watching her biggest rival sprint miles ahead in the race for relevance. Clark isn't just dominating the court, she's building a dynasty. If you're rocking with Caitlin's new logo and shoe drop, flood the comments with GOAT. It's Clark's world now.
Feels good. Got the pants, got the charms, necklace, zipper, everything.
Nike didn't just give Caitlin Clark a logo, they sparked a movement. That sleek interlocking CC has taken over, glowing across Times Square billboards, dominating commercials, and hijacking TikTok feeds. Merch is flying off shelves faster than Beyoncé tickets, while resellers are already treating it like a supreme drop. This isn't just apparel, it's Caitlin Clark stamping her crown as the undisputed queen of basketball branding. And while Clark is busy rewriting the definition of superstardom, Angel Reese is stuck on the sidelines, trying to hype up Reebok sneakers that nobody's watching, like showing up to a final exam she forgot to study for.
It looks really unique, you know. I think it's very creative for Caitlin Clark to come up with something like this. And I just enjoy like all of it, you know, it's like aura.
We love it! It's simple, yet it speaks a lot.
I love it so much.
I'm a big fan of it. Simplicity is the best. I like the design. Nike always does great with design, so I'm a huge fan of the logo.
It looks really cool. I was really excited to see it last night, and it looks like we're going to get shirts with it on it, so that's pretty exciting too.
I like it. I like how it incorporates like the CC.
I love it. Double C's. Let's go, Caitlin!
Nike didn't just launch a logo for Caitlin Clark, they ushered in a new era. Her mark isn't only sleek, it's storytelling. Two bold C's with a hidden third, symbolizing her bond with fans, her unshakable confidence, and her limitless range. That kind of subtle genius doesn't just sell merch, it builds empires. Meanwhile, brands like Reebok are scrambling just to stay relevant. And this isn't just about a logo. Clark's getting the full treatment: premium apparel, lifestyle gear, the whole collection. October 1st is already a global countdown, because this drop isn't just sportswear, it's an invitation to join Caitlin Clark's unstoppable rise.
I've been telling y'all to stay patient. I've been telling y'all that Nike takes their time, that A'ja Wilson's shoe deal was 2 years in the making, that Paige Beckers had PEs, not her own signature shoe, and that Caitlin Clark's was 100% coming. And people kept saying, oh, Nike fumbled the bag with Caitlin. It has to get out there. Nike fumbled the bag. No, they didn't. It takes time. She's got to develop a whole freaking product line.
The numbers don't lie, and they're devastating for anyone who thought they could keep up. Caitlin Clark's $28 million, 8-year Nike deal isn't just historic for women's basketball, it's a statement. It declares, without question, this is Caitlin's league. Every drop turns into a frenzy. Jerseys don't just sell out, they break websites. Fans camp online, spamming refresh like their lives depend on it, just to grab a piece of her name. This isn't simple commerce, it's full-blown hysteria. And while Clark turns every launch into a cultural earthquake, Angel Reese is left watching her Reebok rollout fade quietly, more clearance rack than cultural moment.
Angel Reese's first signature shoe is set to release. It's set to release. Now, it's not a bad shoe. This is my only problem with it. The colorway. Like, I just feel like they could have had a little more fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Especially being that it's for the All-Star game. Like, why do a basic white shoe? Man, you could have did so much more to make this shoe pop. And y'all just like, nah, we just gonna do it right.
Angel Reese thought she struck gold with Reebok. Backed by Shaquille O'Neal, promised her own signature shoe, and crowned as the face of their basketball comeback, it looked like her big break. But then Caitlin Clark reminded everyone what true star power feels like. Reese may have seen herself as a trailblazer, but reality hit hard. A Reebok press release doesn't stack up against Nike's Chosen One. When Clark drops a logo, the internet erupts. When Reese teases a sneaker, most fans scroll past like it's just another ad for discount tires.
Angel Reese is now quoted as saying, "I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person." She refuses to say Caitlin Clark's name. "It's because of me too, and I want you to realize."
The receipts don't lie. Caitlin Clark is rewriting the entire basketball economy. Her jersey isn't just leading the WNBA. It's number 2 in all of basketball. Let that sink in. She's outselling LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Anthony Edwards, you name it. Her draft day jersey, fastest selling in any sport, gone in under an hour. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's merch collects dust. No frenzy, no resale market, no stampedes. Just racks sitting silent, a reminder that hype without substance doesn't move product. Reese once said, "In 20 years, people will look back and say women's basketball wasn't just about one person. It was because of me, too." Notice how she never says Caitlin's name. Nike, on the other hand, spelled it out loud and clear with Clark's interlocking CC logo, a sleek global emblem of dominance. Clark isn't just stretching defenses, she's stretching the sport itself into new commercial and cultural territory. Every drop feels like a worldwide event. Those C's aren't just branding, they're power. Reese, by contrast, is pushing an AR Halo logo. Cute, but it sounds more like a video game add-on than a cultural revolution. If your brand needs a halo, it's probably because your career flatlined and you're praying for divine intervention. And here's Reese's nightmare. Nike isn't just selling Clark to America. They're exporting her stardom everywhere. From Madrid to Tokyo to Rio, kids are already rocking her gear. Some say the CC logo feels like Chanel. Others say Gucci. Either way, Nike just made Clark basketball's first luxury brand. This isn't marketing, it's history in real time. Caitlin Clark isn't sharing the spotlight. Greatness doesn't need translation. That's why Nike cut her a $28 million check. She's not just a WNBA star, she's a global phenomenon. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is still trying to convince people in her own city that her sneakers matter. Outside Chicago. Silence. Nobody's lining up. Nobody's tuning in for Angel Reese. The WNBA surge in ticket sales, ratings, and sponsor money? That's Caitlin Clark. She's the reason arenas are packed and networks are fighting for primetime slots. And Reese knows it. The jealousy isn't even subtle anymore. Every time Clark levels up, Reese fires off a side-eye comment, a dismissive soundbite, anything to claw into the same conversation. She won't even say Clark's name, like it's Voldemort. But fans aren't dumb. They see it. They know Reese is choking on the reality that Clark can drop a single logo and eclipse her entire brand. Here's the kicker. Caitlin doesn't even acknowledge her. Have you ever seen Clark clap back? No need, the numbers do the talking. Clark's merch doesn't just sell, it creates cultural moments. She wears new logo pants to practice. Headlines. Her All-Star jersey drops in July 2024. Sold out in 15 minutes. That's not retail, that's event-level hysteria. Nike is building an empire around Caitlin Clark while Reebok quietly wonders if signing Reese was a mistake. Clark isn't just moving product, she's redefining the sport itself. She's Steph Curry with a global spotlight, luxury branding wrapped in logo threes. Every second she's on the floor, she proves women's basketball belongs to her. Reese's signature shoe, by comparison, feels less like a milestone and more like a participation ribbon. Sure, she's technically getting one, but who's buying? 3 colorways with names like Diamond Dust and My Bounds sound more like kids' catalog filler than a cultural statement. It's like slapping a spoiler on a go-kart and calling it a Ferrari. Caitlin Clark, meanwhile, isn't just getting a sneaker, she's getting an empire. A full collection. A globally pushed logo. Nike's entire marketing machine treating her like the transcendent superstar she already is. Reese. She's Reebok's Hail Mary, and it's flopping just like their comeback attempt. The proof? Clark's Nike drops sell out in minutes, only to flood eBay at double or triple the price. 13,000 pairs gone instantly. $190 at release, flipping for $400 depending on the size. That's not sneaker culture, it's hysteria. And Nike's timing was savage. The CC logo reveal landed right as fans looked back on who owned the WNBA season. Clark, without even touching the court, dominated headlines more than Reese did all year. That's superstar gravity. Caitlin Clark doesn't need to dribble to own the spotlight. Angel Reese. She's probably still staring at her phone, wondering how Clark keeps stealing it without breaking a sweat.